Hi there, my name is Patricia with a Y, and this is video 14 of a 30 video challenge in honor of Family Violence Awareness Month. November is Family Violence Awareness Month in Canada, and this is also a run-up to the launch of a brand new podcast, Triumphant Tales, which will be a source of hope and healing and inspiration for family violence survivors. On this day 14, or this video 14, as I did get a little off track, and one of the things that put me off track was the violence in Paris on Friday evening. And it took me back in time to 9/11 and all the frustration and all of the fear and all of the confusion and overwhelm that occurred within and around me at that time. And one of the things that I have really been proud of throughout the years is that by 9/13, I believe it took just a little over 48 hours to put out a resource for childcare providers who were my market at the time. I was running a website and newsletter along with a partner for childcare providers. And what we did was we created a resource in the aftermath of 9/11 that would help childcare providers to describe and to help the children that they were looking after to deal with the images that they might have seen on the screen and to the big feelings that were going around with the big people around them. Because when such things are happening in the world, it is very important to remember that they affect our children. Domestic violence within our families affects our children, and global violence, when we bring it into our homes through television and conversation, can also affect the way that they see the world. And it's so important for their self-esteem and self-worth if we do not want to create a world of further victims within this world, to help them see that positive and the good things in the world, as Mr. Rogers said, to look for the helpers in this world. And so that is what I brought forward from my memories of 9/11 and the aftermath of that. And I'm hoping that in the aftermath now of the Paris incident, which happened on my birthday, which really sent me for a loop in a lot of ways, but that in the aftermath of that we do think of the children, and we think of the messages that we are sending to the people around us, that we continue to send a message of peace, because I am all about peace within our families, within our communities, and within the world. And I do believe that that begins with taking care of the self-esteem and the self-awareness of the children that are entrusted to our care. So that is video 14 of the 30 video challenge in honor of Family Violence Awareness Month. I do hope that you will tune in and subscribe to the rest of this series for the remainder of the month, and to the follow-up Triumphant Tales, the podcast, which will be all about hope and healing for survivors of family violence. I'll see you in you'll see me in the next video.